and proper, correct thinking on improving our physiology. So, in fact, just this week we had a lunch and learn featuring heart math. Heart math is a technology that shows you how you can center yourself, your body, your being, and how you can create a coherent heart rate variability to then increase your wellness, decrease your heart rate risk, but also be able to sleep better, learn faster, decrease the cortisol, decrease the stress response, and all this is firmly grounded in science. So it's a very exciting time to be. So I'm going to show you this lovely picture of my mentor. He is, at the time, in this picture, 104. Wow. I know. Crazy. So he attended my graduation. His name is Fernando Lapayo, and obviously he was a huge inspiration of mine. What got me on my journey is I was interested. I mean, I started that mind-body study group, but I didn't really understand or know much more about that. I just sort of put that thought of pursuing this type of medicine on the shelf and pursued the doctorate in psychology and consciousness instead. But then life happened, and I was in a terrible car accident. I had to survive. I had a 9-hour brain surgery, and I was a mess. It took a long time to recover. The medical doctor saved my life, but it was through naturopathic doctors. It really helped put me back together and helped me feel like a whole person again. So that was my first real introduction, not just hearing about it, but be able to live it. And once you live it, you know it works. So I started out and I started attending health food events, raw food potlucks, we like to call them, in Phoenix. And we have a speaker. And this speaker at the time was 105 years young, I believe. And he just stood up and was chatting about eating, greens and healthy food. And I said, this guy is crazy. Is he for real? So yeah, I Googled him up, and he is for real. His daughter is Lee Chamberlain, the actress in All My Children. She also goes by Alberta Chamberlain. She went to school in France with Tina Turner. So you might have heard of her. So, yeah, so it's a really amazing story, and I befriended him, and I started hearing about his health secrets and so forth. And I'm going to pass around his book on this end. So this is one of his older books. If you can believe that, that was his first book when he was 107. Beyond 100, this was his latest book. So anyway, I befriended him. It was such an inspiration. We did a few workshops together that the rooms got filled, people asked questions, and I was asked questions I didn't know the answer to, and I knew that was a bit of a